This is episode 2, but first, some epic intro music. Welcome back to the All the Good Names Are Taken podcast. I'm your host, Reese, and this is episode 2. Like Attack of the Clones, until you break your back, then you hear the crack of the bone, just to get by. So what are we going to talk about today? I'm glad you asked. I'm rolling up my sleeves, because this one's going to be a big one. I want to talk to you about this one thing, this concept. This concept that we've all heard about, we've all seen, and we're probably all trying right now. I want to talk about this concept of making it. Yes, making it. What does the idea of making it look like to you? For a lot, that means achieving their ultimate goals and dreams, whether that become rich beyond belief, a celebrity, real or internet, or even podcastia, which is podcast land. What does making it look like to you? And a lot of people have these grand dreams. A lot of people have these really grand dreams of making it. It's like, I'm going to make it. And then you go anywhere. You go on the internet, on any type of social media, and even in your ads. You're going to be inundated by people just offering ways to make it. Offering this advice, offering their system, offering their product so you can make it. Am I here to tell you all that is bullcrap? Maybe. I'm not gonna give that away just yet. But I know for me, every morning, every single day, I either have a friend in real life, a friend on Facebook, or a co-follower on Instagram that sends me some motivational-ish. And every time it's the same. It's usually a black, white, brown person, man usually, that speaks in these tones. These really awe-inspiring and uplifting tones. That tells you that you can do anything. Anything is possible as long as you work hard for it. You got to put in the work for it. These things don't happen overnight, but you got to put in the work for it. 24/7, 365. You have to wake up earlier than everybody, go to sleep later than everybody, be the first, be the last, be the everything. And the reason why you're not where you're supposed to be is because you're not working hard enough. Or you're not going after your dreams. You're not chasing it. Usually, these speeches, first they challenge you. They tell you, hey, you're not doing your job. And your job is to make sure your dreams come true no matter what. And then they tell you why you're not doing your job. It's not because you're not special. It's not because you're not smart enough. It's not because you didn't get the breaks that those that succeed do. It's because of your work ethic. 99% of the time, that's what they say. And then they say, but guess what? You can turn it around. You can turn around this very second. Don't wait another minute. You go out there and you go achieve all of it, starting right now. You can do it. And they get you to believe in it because why? I mean, hey, they're doing it. These people that are telling you to do it and that you can do it, they're doing it. And I'm saying, I have no special talent. My only talent is working hard. And usually they'll have a soundtrack accompanying it, right? We know the soundtrack. It'll be something instrumental in nature. Something that is epic. Something that'll crescendo over time as they're getting through with their point. As they're telling you where you need to be. As they're telling you to believe in yourself. As they're telling you to get up, to work hard, no matter what setbacks you have. You have no arms, no legs, no ears, no eyes, no mouth, no nose. You don't exist. That doesn't matter that you don't exist. Will yourself to exist and succeed. Yes, you, I'm talking to you. I'm real talking to you. And it just seems like no matter who the messenger is, the message really does sound the same. It sounds incredibly a lot alike with a lot of them. And then most of them, after inspiring you, they do offer you next steps. That next step is to buy their system, their seminar, their product, or their service. Because they'll give away the motivation for free, but not the actual information. Which, is that a bad thing? Because you know what? Why is that a bad thing? If you think it's a bad thing. Hey, listen, I gave you the motivation. I told you the what. Now here's the how. I got the how. Why should I give the how away for free when I can charge you you people for it? Because obviously you don't know how to do it. But I do, and I'm going to show you how. Here's the thing. Throughout this whole time, I'm not actually offering a judgment on any of that. I'm not. Because guess what? Guess what I did this morning? I listened to a motivational video. Guess what I did yesterday? I listened to a motivational video. Guess what I'm probably going to do tomorrow morning? Sleep. I'm going to sleep in. But after that, listen to a motivational video. Why? Well, funny enough, there's just something about it that makes my brain react like, oh man, yeah, I do feel motivated for the next 5 minutes. Hey, that 5 minutes might help me get out of bed 5 minutes early so I can go start my day and work my menial job to try to earn a little extra income so I can chase your dreams. But I do want to debunk a few things, if I can, in my second episode, which might be my last episode because you're like, this guy is nuts. He's talking a lot of bull crap. He doesn't inspire me to listen to him anymore, and I hate him. At least that's what my ex-girlfriend told me before she left me. It's weird that she was talking about me in the third person, but hey, it is what it is. Everybody who has succeeded in life to the highest level has not worked harder than those that don't. Honestly, there's a lot of worker bees that work a lot harder than the people that put in XYZ amount of time to chase their dreams. There's a lot of worker bees that have families to feed. There's a lot of worker bees that have to keep the roof on their head, clothes on their children or themselves' backs, and the electricity flowing and the food coming in. You can't look at me and tell me that all of these people who are the most successful work harder than them. No way possible. You can't tell me the CEO of every organization works harder than the entry-level employee of every organization. Well, that's not what they're saying. That's what some of them are saying. That's what a lot of them are saying. So yeah, but they're working hard in the different direction. Okay, I hear you. Yes, some people who are fast risers or CEOs or company owners, they might be working on what we consider to be the higher level things, but it's because they have the people working on the daily grind tasks that they can concentrate on this higher level thing. And let's face it, some people, they can work hard by chasing their dreams. They can work hard on their dreams. They can work hard on their craft and still not make it. Here's the thing about chasing your dreams. Everybody can do it. Not everybody will achieve it. No matter how hard they go. No matter how hard they try. No matter what they do. Eventually you do run out of time. Time is a very finite commodity. You don't have all of it. At some point you do have to sleep. At some point you do have to rest. And if you're just focused on grinding all the time, you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to miss certain things while you're trying to achieve whatever that ultimate goal is. Sometimes your friends are asking you to relax every once in a while because that's what you need, to relax every once in a while. They're not trying to stop you from your dreams. If they are, if every single day they're like, you shouldn't be going after this, then yeah, I understand. If once a month they're like, hey, want to hang out? Are they really blocking your dreams? Are they? Or are they the very few people left who can still stand your existence? Here's another notion that I want to debunk. Everyone that's ever been successful in the history of all the times, at some point in time, they got a break. They got their break. They got the break. It may have been a bunch of small breaks that led into their big break, or it could have been one big break. You have help along the way. You're starting out, somebody has to say yes to you. When you're an actor, actress, musician, anyone in the entertainment or sports field, somebody had to let you on the field to play. Somebody had to believe you enough to say, all right, go out there, go do something. At some point, somebody invested in you, whether you want to admit it or not. Many of these self-appointed gurus like to take 100% of the credit for their rise to the top, which isn't true. At some point, somebody or a lot of somebodies helped you, or you already had a leg up to begin with. Think about anything. Think about anything in life. That coach had to believe in you. He had to give you time. Everyone has help, especially their rise to the top. Show me that person that had nobody help them at any point in time in life, and I'll show you a person that doesn't exist. They love to roll out this nobody believed in me, but no, that's a lie. Somebody believed in you. Somebody backed you, or you wouldn't be where you are. I know it's a better narrative to say nobody believed you. It's a much better narrative to say that. So you can prove your doubters and your haters and your critics wrong and say, see what I did. But when you do that, you're really disregarding the people that did believe in you. The people that went that extra mile for you. The 5 people that did buy your CD, whether they be all 5 of them were bought by your mom. Like, you're forgetting the people that did support you. And they may not have supported you from day 1, but hey, maybe day 3, day 10, day 364, day 2,572. At some point, somebody believed in you. At some point, somebody helped you. Working hard, just working hard is not going to get it. And no one would ever say that. None of the gurus would ever say that, but we have to really take a look at this whole working hard shtick. And also, this doing it by yourself thing isn't a thing. It's not a thing. You can technically do it with relatively little help, but somebody had to give you a break. Here's the cold hard truth of the matter. Not everybody's going to win. Not everybody's going to win. They can't. Technically, anybody can win. Most people won't. That's just life. 'Tis life! Does it make it fair? No. But there's many things in life that aren't fair. Life's not fair. But there was no guarantee that it would be. So many different demographics that are out of your control before you're even born that determine certain amounts of fortune that you have. You could be born into a rich family. You could be born into a poor family. You could be born with a genius level intellect. You could be born with not a genius level intellect. All things out of your control. Among other things, you could be born hitting the genetic lottery and look like The Rock, Brad Pitt, and whoever the best looking female is of all time had a baby. All three of them had a baby somehow. Or you come out looking like me. That had nothing to do with you. Sometimes your circumstances and your surroundings play a much larger role in your success than your go get 'em attitude. And here's the thing. Nowadays, with the prevalence of social media, everyone wants to make it. Everyone wants to be a star. Especially everyone wants to be either a comedian, a fitness model, a motivational coach. I think those are the top three. A comedian, a fitness model, motivational coach, actual model, whatever. At some point, all these fitness models start looking the same. Boy or girl. They all start looking the same. They all got nearly the same physiques. It's only so many yoga bays I can look at secretly that my girl doesn't know about. So it all starts to blend in together. And then everyone's a personality. Everyone. Every single one. And here's the thing. Everyone's a comedian. Not everybody's funny. The majority of people doing comedy on Facebook and Instagram aren't funny. That's a hot take. I understand. You're like, no, make me. You know who the funny ones are. Not everybody's funny. But now we have platforms where anybody who can make their friends laugh get on this platform and try to make everyone else laugh with this poor production, bad acting, just horrible delivery. It's just like, you suck. I know what you're thinking. Oh man, why are you coming down on people like that? Because I did it. I was one of them. And I'm like, wow, you suck. But with so many ways to make it, so much information out there, so many channels in which you can make it, who am I to say that you shouldn't? Who am I to say that this person who's reached this goal or this loftiest status doesn't deserve to be there? I would never say that. Hey, if you got there, great for you. Congratulations, I'm proud of you. Happy that you made it. But don't pretend you did it on your own. You didn't. You had help. And it's not necessarily you worked harder than anybody else. Sometimes you just happen to be the one to go viral. While this person over here, they're churning out quality content. Or this person over here, they're working a full-time job and going to school full-time and taking care of a family, trying to be where you are. Or this person over here works out just as hard as you. And diets just the same as you do. Maybe, they're not perceived to be as cute as you. or as handsome as you, or as sexy as you, so you have more followers. Or you hooked up with the right people. A lot of this is honestly by chance. It is. It's by chance. What you can do is make sure that you've done everything on your side so that if the chance comes up, you can take advantage of it. That's why people who want to be actors move to LA, move to New York to be discovered. Why? Because that's where they are. Or, well, a lot of people that want to be actors now just hop on Instagram and make skits that aren't funny or entertaining, and they're just like mindless. Here's the thing about motivation. Motivational speeches are fantastic in their proper place. But also, I'm not letting people who dream things and talk about wanting to accomplish things and don't do anything about it off the hook. If that's you, then yeah, you don't deserve to have your dream come true if you're not doing anything about it at all. If all you're doing is sitting on the couch saying, man, I wish, and not doing anything about it, you can't be the lead guitarist if you don't know how to play the guitar. You can't be the star of a feature-length film if you don't audition. No one's going to discover you from your basement. Unless you have like some sort of webcam thing and hey, that's your thing. Be safe, be careful, there's a lot of pervs out there. But nobody's going to discover you from your basement. So it's not to excuse people that don't do anything to follow your dream. So do I have a problem with the motivational speakers? Ultimately, no. But my question for you is, are they really doing anything that you can't do? Are they really doing anything that you're not doing? Or, for a lot of them, do they just get certain breaks at certain times and then be looked at as, oh hey, this person is very successful in this field. How do they do it? And then they saw, hey, there's a market for this. Let me go for it. And as they keep getting more popular with this market, then their legend grows and they're seen as gurus without anybody checking them. Which not to say you're supposed to check them, but that's how cults get started. What's the difference between a motivational speaker and a cult leader? I don't have a punchline for that. So, here's the thing about me. I'm actually chasing my dreams every single day. I've racked up credit card debt. I've been kicked out. I've been rejected a bunch. I've gotten a little positive feedback. But I've been what you call grinding every day. And all I've got to show for it is this lousy podcast. So just know that if you are following your dreams, you're not there yet, and you're working hard, and you're doing everything you can, or most things you can, and you're still not there, it's not because somebody else did something that you didn't. Sometimes it just is. With all that being said, I think it's time now to tell you my story and why I went onto this whole rant in the first place, and why I think you can actually achieve your dreams. But first, I need some background music for that. There we go. So the other day, I went to a store to buy some soda, some water, and a few snacks. Might have been donuts, might have been candy, might have been candy bars. Doesn't really matter. So, as I took my items to the checkout to pay the actual human cashier, When he rang it up, the price said one thing. It was some sort of odd number. It was $5.18. $5.18. And sure, I could have paid with card, but I had cash on me. I had cash on me. So I pulled the $5 bill. And obviously, there's no such thing as exact change. So I had to pull out a $1 bill to pay. But wait! I had 18 cents. 1 dime, 1 nickel, 3 pennies. And I said, no, I have exact change. Here you go. But then he found out that he actually rang it up a little wrong and there was a discount that should have been provided. The new discount brought the items to $4.27. Oh no. What am I going to do? I don't have that. I don't have exact change for that. I guess I have to just expect a lot of change back. But no. Because in my pockets, I had 4 single-dollar bills. 1 quarter and 2 pennies. Again, I had exact change to hand that cashier. And he handed me the items back. What are the odds that I would have exact change twice in a row? I'm no statistician, but that's impossible. It's actually impossible. And yet I did it. And if I did it, if I did the impossible, you can too.